What's going on, guys? I wanted to go ahead and bring you a little pack opening video today. You know, these Pro Bowl collectibles are in packs, and they're in every single Pro pack that you guys open. So there is a positive. You know, I think this is something Ultimate Team should have done all along. You know, they would have definitely sold more packs to people, and it just seems like more people would have been, you know, wanting to get on the game and open packs, being guaranteed one of these cards in each and every pack. So, you know, first and foremost, I just want to go ahead, you know, and talk about the collections that probably not a lot of people are going to do. You only get 1,000 coins, you know, per position of each card you put in those collections. But the big thing here is, you know, the collections that are coming next week to Madden Ultimate Team. They're going to have Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders cards, and they're going to be auctionable and tradable, but you need these collectibles. So I'm just going to hold on to anything that I get right now, and hopefully, you know, we'll just see what's in those collections next week after the Pro Bowl draft, and hopefully from there things will look up. Now, you can't sell these collectibles, and I'm just going to go ahead and open some packs for you guys and quit talking, but like I said, you can't, you know, sell the collectibles, but you can trade them, however. So there you go. And it looks like we get a base Isaac Sopoaga. So take that with what you want. Have no idea if it's worth anything. I'm assuming that it probably is, since they put the base cards back in the game. And there's Adrian Peterson in the first pack. Yes, I am excited about that. You know, first and foremost, Adrian Peterson is not going to be in the Pro Bowl. He has been replaced with Eddie Lacy. So this is definitely probably going to be a big moneymaker if I was to just guess, because I think they said that players that didn't go to the Pro Bowl would have a tremendous coin discard value. So that definitely caught me by surprise. And I believe this is the first Adrian Peterson card of any type that I've opened in Ultimate Team this year. So that is definitely the way to start it off. Pro Bowl collectible Adrian Peterson. Amazing pull for my first pack. We got Percy Harvin. And it looks like we're going to end the pack with a collectible pirate ship. So that is definitely something that is just crazy. So I don't know if we can top that, but we're definitely going to try. So let's move on to our next pack. So here we are, guys, with pack number 2. And right off the bat, we get Jason Avant gold playoff card. So there you go. I'll go ahead and flip that over real quick. You know, I have no idea if I can top Adrian Peterson. Maybe we could pull a Peyton Manning. We're just going to have to see what's in this pack. We got a rookie Richard Sherman, Drew Stanton. There's Haloti Ngata. So there you have it. There's his Pro Bowl card. His collectible anyway. We got David Carter and a gold contract. So that is going to be pack number 2. We've got Adrian Peterson. We've got Haloti Ngata. Who is it going to be in this pack? Let's go ahead and see. There's Tracy Porter. That looks like a crazy card. You know, I've never seen that. If it has been in the game for a while, I know they added some cards that wasn't previously in the game, but nonetheless, Tracy Porter has an awesome looking silver card in this year's game. So there's Steven Peterman, Robert Mathis, Chuck Pagano. We got Chuck Strong. There is a Pro Bowl collectible of Earl Thomas. So it looks like I don't know. I'm having fun with this right now. So as you guys all know, the Seahawks could be in the Super Bowl. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with these players' cards. And like I said before, they're going to have a discard value, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be up there in value. So I don't know. This could be a very good pull for me. We're just going to have to wait it out and see what happens. As always, guys, make sure you leave in the comments below which Pro Bowl collectibles you've pulled from packs. And, you know, I think this is going to be a fun promo. I'm not going to lie. There's Marshall Yanda in the next pack, and we got his Pro Bowl collectible. But I was going to say, I think this is going to be really fun for everyone, you know, especially with Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders being some reward cards, as we pull a silver Donald Jones to end that pack. And the Jerry Rice and Deion cards, like I said, they will be auctionable. They will be tradable. So, you know, it's definitely a different Pro Bowl promo than they had in Madden 13 last year. But at the same time, I think, with these Pro Bowl collectibles being guaranteed in each pack, it's definitely going to draw the attention from more of the MUT community. And I think everyone's going to be wanting to be a part of this. You guys could let me know in the comments below if you opened multiple Pro Bowl cards and you just said, you know what, I don't care that I have these extra ones. I'm not going to trade them. I'm just going to go ahead and do the Pro Bowl position collections. Football Outsider King Dunlap. That's definitely a surprise. How about that? Alright, let's go ahead and flip him over. Check out his stats. Looks like he has 92 strength. And his chemistries are +9 to ground and pound, +9 to speed run. And I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what else to say about King Dunlap. He definitely has some amazing stats, as you guys can see. And it took me by surprise. It really did. I tried to pull these cards last Friday when they were released into the game with the limited edition. And unfortunately, I did not do that. And it kind of made me forget that they were in packs. Ultimate Team kind of tends to do that to people. So, looks like we got a Chris Carter collectible right here. So, this is definitely a good pack. And we pull a collectible Frank Gore. So, definitely a wide variety within this pack for sure. Definitely. And, I mean, Frank Gore, he could be going to the Super Bowl. So, we're just going to have to see here. I'm definitely pulling some variety, that is for certain. Football Outsider King Dunlap, and we got a collectible here with a Pro Bowl of Frank Gore, so definitely that pack was a positive. Guys, these cards are going to be in packs for a while, so there's definitely going to be opportunity there for everyone to, I guess, get a wide variety of these Pro Bowl collectibles. So I may, go ahead and end the pack opening here very shortly. Looks like we get Matt Forte's Pro Bowl collectible in this pack. And we get a Road to Playoff Eric Pierce. So, I don't know if you guys remember last year, Eric Pierce had a card at one point that was extremely valuable. I was fortunate enough to get my hands on that card and sell it for a ton. So, like I said, guys, I think we're just going to open 1 or 2 more packs here since these are going to be in the game for a while. I'm definitely going to get more of them down the line. Depending on what Pro Bowl collectible we pull in this pack, I believe I'm going to end the pack opening here. So let's just see who we're going to pull. Dez Bryant, there you go. Pro Bowl collectible. A nice one to pull if you ask me. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see what they're going to do with these cards. Exactly who's going to be in each collection for, of course, the Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders. And, of course, we're going to have to wait until after the Pro Bowl draft to figure out who's going where. So, I guess when they do that, that's what's going to determine who's in what collections for, of course, whichever player you want to go ahead and get. So, we end that pack with Ryan Mundy, a gold playoff edition of Colin Kaepernick, and we got us a Pro Bowl Dez Bryant. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the pack opening here. And what we're going to do now is give a fast little recap of my actives of all the content that I pulled within this video. Alright guys, here we are with a fast recap. All the content that I got, I sent a contract extension to my actives. But apart from that, we have some amazing content, if I do say so myself, with a Football Outsider 91 overall King Dunlap card. We have a Pro Bowl collectible of Adrian Peterson, which could be a big, big money maker down the road. We're just going to have to see what happens there. We got Haloti Ngata, Earl Thomas, which could be another potential big money maker, Marshall Yanda, Frank Gore, Matt Forte, Dez Bryant, and of course we have our Chris Carter collectible. So, I don't know. I had some crazy pulls, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to have some insane luck with this promo, of course, with one being guaranteed per pack. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, go ahead and shatter the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe for more. And like I said, let me know in the comments below just exactly which one of these Pro Bowl collectibles you've been pulling in your packs. I see this as a fun way for a lot of people to hopefully come out to the good making some coins. But like I said, for that to happen, we're just going to have to see exactly who is in what collections next week after the Pro Bowl draft. So until next time, guys, roll tide. And we're just going to go ahead and take a look at the Divisional Plays of the Week collection. And, I mentioned this in a video earlier within the week, and I was talking about LeGarrette Blount and whether or not you guys thought he would get a Football Outsider card. Well, it looks like I was right, because he is going to be your star of the week.